What's up with the squad? Back with another video. I seen the title was going down. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit that subscribe button for me, please. Y'all see it in the title. Definitely glad to be back. I know I missed today. I apologize. But it's all good. This is a post by Barack Obama. Made a post basically atting Michelle Obama, says took on the role of the first lady with grace. It's wild that I even say that. Lighten up every room she walked into. In her new book, The Look, Michelle reflects on her own style journey from her childhood on the south side of Chicago to our 8 years in the White House to today. It's a beautiful reflection of the woman I love inside and out, and well worth a read. The woman word, right? The woman word. We all know the truth to that. So she goes on this book tour. I'm pretty sure this is, in a theater in Chicago. I'm pretty sure. Went on this book tour or whatever. And basically gives out major excuses on a lot of things. Let's check it out.
So thank you all for being there for us.
You stepped into a role that carried a preconceived idea of femininity and wifedom that was founded on the landmines of racism and misogyny. What the First Lady wears is one of the main ways, which you've already said, that a First Lady is talked about. It comes with so much historical expectation. How do you feel about the fact that the First Lady is an archetype for wifedom and femininity?
Yeah, I don't agree with that. Don't agree with that. It's it is a completely throwback on. It's a definition that has no current status in how women actually show up in the world today.
Do you think that impacts the room that we've made for a woman to be president?
Well, as we saw in this past election, sadly, we ain't ready. That's why I'm like, don't even look at me about running, because you all are lying. You're not ready for a woman. You are not. So don't waste my time. We got a lot of growing.
It's not even that people aren't ready. It's that, and they know that. It's one of those things, You obviously have, and Michelle Michelle obviously knows that too. I know y'all probably gonna be correcting me over and over in the comments, but y'all truly see where I'm coming from here. You literally have an individual that honestly sees how things were with Kamala. And it was more so of, and I'm gonna say this to make it make sense. It was almost like a test. Like a tester. Let's see in this time, on how people would be. And it was a tester, probably not even just for Michelle Obama. But, for the left, I should say, for women. And they seen how bad it was. And honestly, I can't even really say that, because I feel like it's more so of one of those common sense things as well. I feel like it's one of those common sense things that went within this whole election. And I'm explaining more into that, as we get further into this video.
Up to do. And there's still, sadly, a lot of men who do not feel like they can be led by a woman, and we saw it. What was the question?
I just said, we don't need to ask it again. You answered it. Femininity, wifedom.
Yeah. I think we still have growing to do in that regard. And, we can see how progress can be made and things can be snatched back when it comes to us owning our power as women.
I don't know what progress they think that it was made out to be, but I truly don't understand that. I truly don't. I mean, you literally have and this basically explains everything right here. I mean, not even trying to be funny. This is what, and you have Michelle Obama making things and saying, don't even look at me about running because you all are lying. You're not ready for women, so don't waste my time. We got a lot of growing up to do. This is what grown looks like. I don't know if y'all, I obviously have people that agree, I have people that don't agree, but let me tell y'all something. This is what grown is. This is truly what grown is right here. Says many Democrats are trying to figure out how this happened, how Kamala lost so big. We all know. I mean, literally has this from Gunther Eagleman saying, fake candidate, fake support, fake polls, fake campaign, fake influencers. Nothing organic or credible whatsoever. And I mean, it's truly true. I mean, I don't care how people slice it. It's honestly very much so true. And that's what people do not understand whatsoever. And I feel like it's again, that brings me to the common sense. You literally got fake candidate, Kamala, and it all goes within it. You got the fake support. Where's all that support at now? I mean, we literally talked about this. We said when Kamala would lose, literally, with Kamala, I have to hide this. Y'all did not know that said that. Literally said Kamala we knew what the outcome was going to be, but said that, where's that support going to go? Literally down the drain. That support's gone. Fake polls, of course, definitely. I mean, we also seen, during the campaign, how many people were paid, this, that, and the other. So you see all of it. You truly see all of it. But you have Michelle Obama still, doing this book tour. And I want to show y'all this video because it brings me to that fakeness that we were just talking about. Check it out.
Worry about it. Let me explain something to white people. Our hair comes out of our head naturally in a curly pattern. So when we're straightening it to follow your beauty standards, we are trapped by the straightness.
Wow.
That's why so many of us can't swim and we run away from the water. People won't go to the gym because we're trying to keep our hair straight for y'all. It is exhausting and it's so expensive and it takes up so much time. Braids are for y'all so we can work harder and focus on the work. So why do we need an act, an act of law to tell white folks to get out of our hair? Don't tell me how to wear my hair. Don't wonder about it. Don't touch it. Just don't.
This is a prime example on how people can listen. And mind y'all, already individuals that are brainwashed and are too messed up in the head when it comes to a lot of things. And this is not to talk about anybody, whatsoever. It's just really just stating the facts on how people can be, that R word. And I got to watch what I say. But on how people can be, and it's pretty sickening. You literally have individuals that's listening to somebody. Obviously, I know a lot of y'all going to say, oh, well, who is Michelle Obama? She's nobody. She's this and that. Trust and believe. I have family members that still always talks about Michelle Obama. So I mean, it's just one of those things that I take. It's factual, regardless. However I put it, even if I think that this individual is irrelevant, there's a lot of people that thinks that this individual is relevant and they like him. They like the Obama family. They always talk about the Obama family. I literally just seen a post from my aunt on Facebook that, oh, I love the Obama family. My grandmother literally not too long ago said something about I think the Obama daughter went on TMZ or something, and my grandmother was like, I wonder how they feel about that. And I was like, no, who cares? You know what I mean? So regardless, but when you hear a black woman, See, I got caught up again. Y'all know what I mean. When you hear, you have Michelle Obama that's on here and talking and saying things like that about our hair and don't touch it and this, that, and the other, and making remarks like that, that's obviously, you know what that is and what that's given to other individuals. And it's definitely sad that they always want to push this whole movement of they don't want to divide and they don't want to do this and they don't want to do that. But they're clearly constantly making that happen by saying and putting people on these different podcasts and these different tours and this, that, and the other and saying things like this. And I honestly don't like it. I truly don't like it just for the simple fact because of the person I am. But I also truly don't like it because, I have family members that's like that. I truly do. And it's sad because I'm in a relationship, with a white woman. I have biracial kids. So when I see things like this and seeing that people always have to keep this race thing going, it literally irks my nerves because it's like, bro, like, regardless of the fact we have bigger issues that, people are facing and they're pushing this whole division thing. And the thing is that they push this whole division thing and still what's crazy to me, still want to put out we need to stop this and the right and the Trump administration, they want to divide and they want to have people this, that, and other. But then you have this individual right here that's clearly, and I'm not gonna say the face of the black women out there, this, that, and the other, but it's a lot of black women that actually listens to Michelle Obama and listens to what these other individuals have to say. So I just hate it that it's like this, but what I truly love is that an individual like me is going to call it out. Not even going to lie. Definitely going to call it out. You literally have here, this is Christian Maxwell. Make sure you go check out Christian Maxwell for Congress. Says 2026 Republican candidate for Illinois, Congressional District 1. So definitely go check it out. But literally made a post here. Says, Mrs. Obama, I'm surprised. Mrs. Obama, the only reason I don't wear my hair natural is because motherhood drained my schedule of time and time to care for hair at this length. I'm not wearing my hair straight because white women made me. Cut it out with all the pitiful self-hating antics. And one thing about it is that I truly, 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 truly support what was said. Got a comment down here. Your hair is beautiful now, but oh my God, this is gorgeous. I'm telling y'all, one thing about it is that people have to stop doing this. I'm telling y'all, have to stop doing this. Literally disgusting. Not only that, Michelle Obama in this same book tour, literally gave out more lies. Check it out.
Exposure to the high end of Chicago. And to access those places and not be accused of stealing, you realize very early on that you better let them hear you talk or, come in with the right LaSac case or else you would be watched. And, so I think I learned then that how you show up, especially when it comes to white folks looking at young black kids, that how you present can sometimes save your life. So yeah, I think I was learning that all throughout my youth.
I feel like that's BS too, because I was sitting there thinking, and regardless of how we put it, again, this is something that's factual. People do judge, but they don't only judge. Let me tell y'all something. Where I grew up, there were parts, and still, that you have the less fortunate and you have the fortunate. You have people that dress nice. You have people that don't dress nice. You have people that judge and see, regardless of the skin color. So I hate that they're putting this, and she's giving this story out basically to say, okay, well, you got to watch what you wear, because back then you got hurt for it or you did this, you did that. So now that applies for today too, and that's something that obviously, didn't happen. But then again, she's trying to apply it to today. Something again, that they work and wonder why, you have Michelle Obama, Kamala, and these individuals, Jasmine Crockett, that literally, that You know, and I even throw AOC in there. You know, these women that continue to say things like this and wonder why people don't take them seriously. I mean, I'm telling y'all, man. People need to focus up. People need to focus up. And y'all know who I'm talking about. Not y'all, you know, but people definitely need to focus up. Check it out right here.
So I'm talking about the Obamas and how their victimhood, their victim mentality is just been permeating the American left. And I really think it was the beginning of them losing their civility. Michelle Obama is kind of become a gift. She, I think, was the most popular, I would say, maybe public figure in America. And now everything she says is super irritating and victim-y. And here she is out there. And then now apparently people don't think black women are beautiful or something. Here's what's going on with her.
And we have to start educating people about all kinds of beauty.
Yes.
And our beauty is so powerful and so unique that it is worthy of the conversation, and it's worthy of demanding the respect that we're owed for who we are and what we offer to the world.
Absolutely.
She invents these things to complain about. Is there some sort of an issue in America where we don't think black women are beautiful enough or something? I don't understand. Who are some of the hottest stars in the world? Rihanna, Beyonce, Zendaya. I mean, there's lots of black women who are just completely beloved. I don't feel like there's a shortage of this. This is a new thing. Like, maybe she's right. I don't know, but it's just, I never heard this before. And this is what the left does. This is what woke is all about. Is is particularly Gen X and Boomer age wokesters. So I'm talking people 50 plus. I do feel like they go around and they look for things to declare victim status for someone.
But just like I said, you had these individuals you said Beyonce even, you had Lizzo before, these individuals that obviously, and I'm gonna go there, these individuals that are millionaires, billionaires, that'll go on here and speak on something and give out, Sonny Hostin does it all the time, that literally give out and say their story on, oh, well, you have to be like this and you have to play victim, or I went through this as a child and this, that, and other. This is something to get people fired up. This is to get to have that division, because let me tell y'all something, regardless of the situation that they're talking about, I don't care how anybody slice it. These are these same people that have their own security, have their own chefs, have people to go to the grocery store for them, have their own drivers, got hella money in their pocket, everything you can possibly wish for. And while the people that's sitting there following them, playing that victim and doing this, doing that, it's not going to get you nowhere. That's not going to get you nowhere whatsoever. So it's a lot of aspects that you have to put in place to understand that. And I feel like so many people don't realize that at all. So many people don't realize that. And people need to wake up and realize what's truly going on. I'm telling y'all, because it's honestly sad. You literally have these individuals that sit here and tell you to basically play victim, to get to where you need to go. And I feel like that's BS. I truly do. That's just how I feel. I truly feel that way. I'm just a person. Nobody can tell me I can't do nothing. I'm telling y'all, nobody cannot tell me. And people always, ask me, and I feel like I'm a humble person. There's some moments that I haven't been. I'm not perfect. But one thing about it, I feel like I'm a humble person. There's things that people told me I couldn't get, I couldn't do, but I achieved it. I did it. I didn't sit there and play victim. It's not gonna get you nowhere. But then you have these high individuals that, again, that's millionaires, billionaires, and they're basically giving that card out. And I don't understand that.
Is it she's just invents? It feels like every time I play a Michelle Obama clip, she's invented a new way to claim that she's a victim.
Exactly.
So this is just the latest one. So I guess if black women are owed more respect than they're getting, I feel like we're plenty respectful of black women who are who deserve it.
I'm telling y'all, definitely sad, definitely sickening. The individuals can literally be like this. I mean, you literally have here. Says Michelle Obama complains about her life. Says it is not a luxury to have hair and makeup team. Definitely sad, y'all. Definitely sad.
Yeah. Well, I didn't really have that choice as first lady.
Of course,
right?
Yeah.
Every day, every time I was up, as we called it, I was up for the public,
Yes.
and the days were long. So as you mentioned, to save time,
Yes.
I know having a glam team, a trifecta, it feels like a luxury, but it was a necessity.
Yes.
There's absolutely no way that I would be able to do my hair and makeup and have clothes ready that fit, because rare is the woman that can live off the rack.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let me tell you something. It's insane to me because you literally have individuals that listen to this. I'm telling y'all. I truly feel like it's very ungrateful of her. Him. I mean, but y'all get the point. Definitely do. Check it out.
Is Michelle Obama even relevant anymore?
That's sad to say that that's a rare reality.
In a recent clip, she said this.
We have to start accepting and embracing the differences of all of us.
Yeah.
That there isn't a standard of beauty, and we have to start educating people about all kinds of beauty.
I'm sorry, but I didn't know we needed to educate on beauty.
Look away. I'm hideous.
And then Matt Walsh responded saying, yes, I have often said that if anyone doesn't find me physically attractive, it's definitely because they lack the proper education. Here's the thing. When politicians and former first ladies start lecturing us about beauty education, it feels a lot less like empowerment and a lot more like elite moralizing. In another elitist clip, Michelle Obama said,
I know having a glam team, a trifecta, it feels like a luxury, but it was a necessity.
I would like to have that necessity in my life personally.
Beautiful. You'd like to slap me in the face.
But then you literally have individuals that support that and listen to that and just thinks that's just like I don't understand.
Like, beauty is something that people need to be taught to appreciate, but that's not how real people talk in the real world. Really, that's just how celeb political royalty talk. Like,
Be better. Be better. Be better. Be better.
personally, I'm really sick of her sitting on her elitist high horse lecturing Americans. What do you think?
I'm telling y'all, people need to, and I keep saying it, and I know I do. I don't mean to be annoying with it. But I promise y'all, people need to realize what's truly going on. Listen to them. I mean, you literally, they're literally, it's more so of just, it's more so like a not literally YouTube, but like a slap in the face. I mean, truly. I'm telling y'all, definitely sad, definitely sickening. Make sure y'all hit the like button, hit that subscribe button. Definitely appreciate y'all. Stay tuned for the next video drop today. Catch y'all next one.